A look at 6215 Deep Creek Court. It's our home. I just love the dogwood trees. You know, growing up on Dogwood Trail, these are just wonderful reminders of my youth. Dogwood Trail. So as we walk back to the back of the property, I just put in a new sidewalk. And a set of steps. A nice ghost fern. Here we have a new set of daffodils behind a set of logs that came down. I made little raised beds. 3 different types of ferns: brake fern, autumn fern, and wood fern. And we head on down here to my boathouse, which we'll see if we can just get a quick picture. So there's the kayak and my canoe, my other kayak, my single canoe. Built a beautiful bench right here. And a little patio. And back up. These ferns are doing quite well. We planted them last fall. The daffodils will take over, but they'll die in about another month. So I just love this view right here as we walk along. I put this sidewalk in 2 years ago. Nice little rock we purchased. A new set of ferns. These are about 8 months old. As these guys are about 1 year old. They're 2 years old. They're wood ferns spreading pretty rapidly. Wonderful group of sphagnum moss. Here's some Christmas ferns. There's a deer who keep on bothering us. But hopefully these ferns will spread down the hill a little bit. There you can see our new, there's a deer on our exercise platform. We have 3 logs that we can stand on and do stretching exercises. A series of ferns behind them. Here you have autumn fern. These guys here will green up in about 2 weeks and then stay all year long, and then we'll turn green or brown again. Here's a parsley fern, Korean rock ferns, Japanese painted fern. I like these guys here. They're cinnamon ferns, and they will notice the brown stem there, leaf pattern. They're from last year. They spend all winter long like that, and then new fronds grow. Another Japanese painted fern. I started labeling them. You know, it's hard to see with this piece here. A tassel fern, lady fern, lady in red fern. So then as we walk on down here, there's a nice little statue. We had to take a tree down. Here we have a wood fern. We took the tree down and built a little raised bed behind it. And these are all hay-scented ferns. More wood ferns. Then it's a bigger shot of the hay-scented ferns. Those are all about 2 months old. And we walk on down here. Have a nice little set of ferns over here. A Dixie wood fern. Oh, bluebells just died. Christmas tree ferns. These guys here. I'll think of the name in a minute. I forget. Ostrich ferns. I like the way that Fife has planted these beautiful coral bells. Another Japanese painted fern. These guys came out early and he got froze to death. And then they're just coming back in again. We'll walk back over here. Another Christmas tree fern, Christmas fern. Yeah, I think this guy's a brake fern. There's a whole bunch of them coming up here. And then we'll walk on down here to our newest adventure. This is, the metal fence comes down during the year. And we just have it up during the summertime. And that is for deer protection. But we leave the door up. It's going to get painted by Chelsea coming up. But series of pepper plants, pretty healthy tomato plants, beans that have not sprouted yet, and eggplant that has not been planted yet. And then this field here is just one of the beautiful butterweed. It just goes on and on and on. Okay, now we head back up so you can get a view of the house. We have a new, I love these grasses by the way, but we have a new iris pad over there behind another tree. There is Graham's patio that he built us. These steps, one of these steps has a time capsule underneath it. We moved here 20 years ago, and when we put the steps in, we had each of us put in a remembrance. Hopefully people remember where we put it. Here is a nice set of cabbage. Looks like cilantro and mince. More ferns. These guys here are just beautiful, as are these all through in there. I've planted a series of Pachysandra up on the wall here. Little Our Lady in Red. That's the name of that fern. And we walk on up. The flowers that Fike just planted. Nice little vine. Looks like lettuce, spinach, parsley, mint, and her hosta garden. Well, that is a tour of my backyard, and I hope you can come and visit.